seeds.
We got to the gate off camera.
Something's close.
We saved 30 seconds.
Oh, look, it looks like he found a sword.
That's good. It was honestly pointless to not film that. It was 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, it's better.
Whoa, he's got a ponytail, too. He's trying to be like a girl.
Nice moves there, Captain. You mean traitor?
Whoa.
Oh.
So
Vaughn, nice face.
I know. Shut up, Vaughn. Fucking skull face.
My brother did.
How do you know? Your brother was dead or in the hospital?
He was dead.
Brother 2 years younger.
Why does he know his brother saw something?
It meant you. Your brother.
Maybe Rex was dying, got put into a hospital, so that's why we saw the IV drips.
Sorry.
And he had his last words with Vaughn,
Uh-huh.
and then he died.
Maybe that's true.
Give you my word.
Because how the hell would Vaughn know all this? That was not the way. What did we say?
He said that he didn't kill his brother.
Well, yeah, they didn't show us that. What is this?
It's called a cutscene.
Well, what are we looking at?
Rex. My name's Rex. All I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later.
We found them!
If we arrive after he signed the treaty.
Sir, we have little time. You must go to change.
They're slowing us down.
Captain Oculus
And for my parents.
The cutscene in the beginning wasn't like a straight up lie, was it? Of what happened?
Captain, why? Our king, have you done?
His Majesty was a traitor.
It was his brother!
It was his brother.
It was his brother! They have like they're twins.
A twin brother. Fancy that. But still, the pieces fit, I'll give you that much. And he did look like you.
Even before
I
that,
don't believe
Balthier, how would you know?
he said, "I don't believe you."
Oh.
Of course not. It was my fault that Rex was there.
Rex was already hurt when you like recruited him to come help you.
My brother. He trusted you.
But apparently he was good at fighting guards all
So
by
was it
himself.
his brother that killed the king too, or no? Or Bosch did kill the king?
I think the king was already dead when he got there.
Believe
Oh.
in your brother. He was a fine soldier. He fought to the last to protect his homeland.
What was the point of his twin brother pretending to be Bosch? Just so that he wouldn't get in trouble
Well,
for
just
it?
so that they could pretend it was Bosch that killed the king.
Believe what you want to.
They probably let a few witnesses go and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's done is done.
Yeah. See, Balthier's all about freedom of religion. Believe what you want to, and then Balthier gets back on the ground and lays down. After the cutscene.
Why? Oh, because he's dead?
Yep.
He's alive!
Well, Bosch is.
And there's a save crystal, so
No!
it doesn't matter.
Oh,
what
he's
are you
back!
doing here, Balthier? Transported through the netherworld.
Believe what you want to. We have to get out of here. That's him falling on the
Immediately
ground.
just goes, "Gah!"
After
like,
the- after the cutscene.
like the striking sound of being killed, like,
No.
ah!
Blood squirts and he
Yeah.
falls.
Fucking like bloodborne blood going
Yeah.
everywhere like crazy.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have made it through that mazy part with
Without-
zero energy. See, this could be a mimic.
No, because you fucked it up. Oh, it looks like a
treasure.
spider.
No, sometimes they're not mimics, sometimes they are.
So they can't actually change into whatever
That
they want.
one is a mimic.
So they can't actually change into whatever they want.
No.
That was a blatant lie. It's just that the treasure chests
Well-
happen to look like spiders.
Yes.
Stupid.
Oh, he stole my blood.
They can be anything they want if it has 4 legs and like an abdomen thing and that.
It looks
like,
very metallic and
yes,
whatever.
and it's kind of spider-like. As long as it fulfills those qualities, it can be anything it wants.
Well, that's just like a mimic in Dark Souls. As long as it looks like a chest.
Well, I don't know. That I was thinking they turn into a chest because that's what people want.
Oh, really? I already start to try to attack
And I also
it, but
don't
can't.
think that they can transform at will.
I think it's just a fucking weird guy with a chest who used to be greedy. Maybe mimics are the guys who used to wear the helmet of avarice and died that way. And
Well,
become
maybe
a
that's how
mimic.
new mimics form, but how
Yeah.
do the old ones start, you know?
It was a spell, the first one.
No, that's stupid. Let's talk about something else. I don't like Dark Souls.
I guess it makes sense. No one really does. It's kind of worse than like that E.T. game, I think.
E.T.?
Yeah.
E.T. Oh, on the NES?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, but most NES games were bad, let's be honest. You want to buy the new mini NES that they're making? It's like $60. Comes with 30 NES games pre-installed on it.
Yeah, but can't you not get any more than
No,
the
it's just a little plug-and-play console.
Yeah,
thing.
you know what's stupid though is I want to play Skate or
what's-
Die.
You know what's really stupid is I don't want to play any of them. Who fucking cares? Why would I want to go back?
Okay,
and
I want to
fucking-
play. You know, there's one game I would play. It's
What?
called Ice Hockey.
Is it on there?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's on the thing, but it's one
Way to
NES
go!
game
It's
I would
probably
play.
fucking not on there. So what
It's
a waste.
one of like the original NES games though.
Just steal it. Just fucking get a ROM. I think it's fucking like stupid that companies still try to sell their fucking 25-year-old shitty games.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's dumb.
You couldn't be more correct.
How many times has like Nintendo been like, let's sell Super Mario World again?
Yeah.
Remake it on the Game Boy Advance, re-release it on the fucking Virtual Console. Now we're gonna put like Super Mario 1 on the fucking NES plug-and-play thing they're coming out with. Try to sell
Now
the
you buy it
same.
on the Wii
let's
console
try
and
to
the
sell
Wii
the
U
same game
console.
5 times over. And you
Yeah.
know what? It ain't good enough to justify that.
Uh-huh.
Sorry,
They don't really add anything to it.
it's
Right?
good for its time, and that's it.
Those are some pretty serious things that Aaron Hansen wouldn't like you saying.
You think?
Yeah.
You think he feels that way?
I think he's. Well, I'm sure he's got opinions.
Well, you know what? He is a collector of like cartridges and shit. I'm not, so
Uh-huh.
maybe he'd be like, "Well, I have the cartridge right here, so it's not an issue for me."
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, "Well, I don't, but I don't want it." So I don't know what to say.
I think sometimes
it's
that
like
best
if
to
I
give you-
want it on a whim. This is the thing is I don't want to buy this thing. First of all, who's buying this thing so they can play all 30 games? Nobody. Nobody's
They're like,
buying.
oh, there's one or two games
Yeah.
I like.
No, well, okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Someone's like, I'll actually go through all these games. There's gonna be half the games they won't enjoy. I can guarantee you that.
Uh-huh.
Half the games they're not gonna enjoy. The other maybe 15, sorry, that's half. The other maybe there's another 7 or 8. Well, they'll play them maybe for an hour or two and then never fucking touch them again ever.
Yeah.
And then there's maybe like 7 or 8 games where they're like, these are actually good. I could probably play for a day. And then maybe they'll come back to it a year later or something. I don't know.
Yeah. What is like one of the longer games on the NES to play like for a long time?
I don't think there's long games. Dragon Warrior, but it's not. I don't even know if it's on there.
I think most games on the NES, you get the time out of it just because they're hard and you got to keep trying.
Yeah, exactly. Because they can't have new content, right?
You can't have like a long game on the
Yeah,
NES.
you can't.
Well, I guess
I don't even know- and I don't even-
Zelda 2 was a pretty long game when you think
But
about
that's
it.
that's also because it's hard though.
Yeah, that's true.
That Dragon Warrior, and I don't know if those games are on. Zelda 2's on it. I don't know if Dragon Warrior is though.
Oh, they should have that one game that I hated but also liked. What is that one called? Wizards and Warriors 2? Iron Sword.
Is it the one with Fabio on the cover?
Yeah, Fabio's on the cover.
Yeah,
and,
we all
like,
played that.
That
you,
one's super
You spend
hard
the whole first level jumping up like a giant fucking mountain,
forever, and
and then the
getting
second
knocked
level is a
around by
bunch of
eagles.
and the second level is a bunch of clouds you bounce on.
Yeah.
Then the third level is like a river, and you got to get to the end, and there's a boss at it. And then it's the tree level, and you got to find the frog guy, and he
To
shoots
give
you up
you
into the air.
Yeah. And then there's the like, what is it? It's like the volcano
I
level.
don't think
after
I
that.
don't think I ever remember. I don't think I remember anything past the tree level. I remember playing that game though. I got to the tree level.
Oh, you played it?
I might have got past the tree level.
When did you play it? With me?
Nope. You were like, remember this game? And then you showed it to me. I was like, oh my god, I played this. And turns out we both had it and played it.
Oh, I see. Cool. I don't remember
So
that.
it's called Wizards and Warriors?
Wizards and like the what do you call it? Like the series is Wizards and Warriors. This one's called Wizards and Warriors 2 Iron Sword.
Huh. Yeah, for some reason we both had it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But you never had Dragon Warrior, right?
No.
It was the one where you're wandering around. It's like an RPG overworld, kind of like Link to the Past style,
Okay.
grid-based. You walk around. It's like a Slimeth approaches,
Uh-huh.
and then it's like
Slimeth?
it just shows a picture, and it's like, "Thou hast died," stuff like that. And then you're talking to the king at the beginning of the game, and it's like, "You must save the princess. Thou must save the princess." And when you finally save her halfway through the game, she's like, "Dost thou love me? No. But you must. Dost thou love me? No. But you must.
Okay.
But thou must."
It's like in Ocarina of Time.
But thou must, and that's where that trope came from.
Oh.
But thou must.
In Ocarina of Time, when you're talking to Zelda and will you help me? And you're like, no.
But you
and then
have
she's
to.
like,
yeah.
oh, she looks so sad.
Yeah.
Will
But
you
maybe
help me?
you'll help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game, and then it would have like a still shot of the monsters,
Yeah.
just a picture, and it would just describe what's going on in text.
Oh, I see.
And then you could find
Kind of like those old text games where you're saying like go south.
yes, but it was not nearly as stupid and ugly as those stupid
Where they're
games.
just like there's a monster
you could
here.
actually see like a cool scorpion on the screen when you were
Okay,
fighting
instead
them,
of just
so.
like text being like there's a dragon.
Yes.
What will you do? And it's like use broom.
Yeah, I never got to the end of that game. There was a point where you got some weird ass instructions that said like, go this many units to the south and this many units to the east. I never
Oh.
really figured it out as a kid. I did find like Endrick's legendary armor or something though, and
Wow.
like at like the ruined town, you go into this one square and there's this boss you have to fight on it, and if you kill him, you get like legendary armor or sword. I can't remember which one it was.
Wow.
And this guy looks interesting, doesn't he?
This is the Mimic Queen.
Wow, is he from Rio? Looks like he came straight from like the student break party that they have.
You mean Spring Break?
Spring break party. Someone's been giving him lots of pearls, so he
So-
shows off his tits.
One of the cool things about this one, there was actually there's like a hidden plot line throughout this game. You can get through like item descriptions and
Wow, like bestiality?
bestiaries,
Oh.
and it
You
kind
gotta
of
fuck
lets
the
you know
spiders to find out more?
that there was like a dude who built this Mimic Queen, but then something happened and he left her in the cave, and she kind of
He
became
got bored?
She became feral.
Whoa. Will Ferrell?
Yeah, and then she started having all these fucking mimic babies.
Dude, that's hot. Maybe he pregnated her, and then he was like, oh, I don't want to deal with children, and then he bounced, you know?
It's a robot, a magic
Well,
robot.
she's having babies, so he obviously gave her ovaries or something.
She uses electricity to make metal.
I don't know. I think he thought he loved her when he created her, and then they had love, you know?
You're insane.
And no, listen to me, just hear me out. And then when she became pregnant, he's like, I'm not attracted to you anymore, and I also don't want to have children. What am I doing? I'm too young. He had like a midlife crisis.
Have like
So
a
he-
quarter life
Yeah,
crisis?
so he went like, I'm gonna go get smokes.
Look at that tiny baby
Yeah,
was
exactly.
just born.
So I'm
and
gonna.
we
So
gotta
said
kill
he
it.
was like, I'm gonna go get smokes and or milk, and then he just never came back. And these are all baby. That's so he's her baby daddy, but he's gone. Oh shit!
She just fucked up the whole ground. Oh, it did a bit of damage.
Nice boss health, by the way. So this thing's not so hard.
Oh, it wrecked Bosch.
And no one cares about him. He's a guest. Mimic Queen's casting thunder.
Alright,
Bet you wish you had your straw hat on now.
What?
Hats are for magic resist.
That's right.
I think you do have it on though.
Althea, now you cast Cure.
Boom. Breath of life.
Oh no.
What does that do?
She's making a baby.
Oh. There's not as much problem. You kill him in like one hit.
I think the problem was they didn't, like, if you don't kill them all at the beginning, they start getting powered up from these things and they
Oh
become
my
stronger.
goodness, that's bad. So it's
So-
sort of a beginner's trap where
Yeah.
you're like not sure.
If you're one of the guys who just goes after the queen, then you might get
Most
wrecked.
people go for the minions though, I
Yeah.
find. I always go for the minions
Yeah.
first.
So maybe they just don't expect you to do that right away or something.
What it always to me, it's go for the minions until you realize it's pointless.
Yes.
That's how it always
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
And then you spent too much time doing that, then you get your butt kicked, and then it's
Yeah.
like, all right, next time I'll go for the boss. And if you still die, you're like, I guess I'm underpowered for this boss.
Alright, let's finish him off, guys. Let's go. Don't use another jump attack. Just let us kill you, please.
And bam! Nice work. So every boss has like a special cutscene attack.
Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, she fell into the doorway.
Poor girl. Created, loved, and left to die.
It was a long time ago that she got left
So she's
here.
grumpy.
Yeah.
She's like, I hate people now! Oh. Good thing they knew where to go, eh?
Yeah. Doesn't that remind you? Okay, what was that one thing in Ocarina of Time?
Final Fantasy 9, when
the
they're trying to
cave-
escape the forest of petrification.
When in Ocarina of Time, when
Yeah.
something collapsed.
It's
as
when
you were
Link gets
running
hit
out.
and then Zelda's like, ah! Every
Oh
time
yeah,
you get hit.
and in Castle when he's running out, you see the little square door go and fall down. Yeah, that's right. The blocks are all square somehow. When
Oh
they
yeah,
fall through the
it
ceiling.
fits perfectly into like an arena, except
Yeah.
for a few randomly placed blocks on top that get and busts his way out,
No, I was talking about
So
when the
he can
castle
go-
was collapsing.
and then transform.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he hits Link's sword away, which is pretty cool, by the way.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And it goes ding right in the
And
ground.
then you're like, what, Zelda? Why didn't you just pick it up and fucking throw it over?
if you don't have the
What
big
happened to being badass Sheik?
if you don't have the big Goron sword, then you got to use the giant's hammer or the iron
Is that the
hammer.
only way? Could you use arrows?
You could, but you run out of magic.
Well, just regular arrows.
Oh, they don't do very well.
No?
No.
Yeah, you having to use a hammer really sucks at that fight. I watched Game Grumps do it. That's how Aaron did it, because he didn't get the big Goron sword, obviously.
Why
So-
not? He didn't do any side quests or
Not
anything?
really. No one wants to see him fiddle around trying to get every heart piece. So, and the
Well,
big
not that, but
the
like-
Bighorn sword is legitimately kind of tricky to do. So I bet he would have trouble.
Did I tell you this before, that I ran to get the Bighorn sword?
How is that possible?
I didn't use the horse for that.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
you can do that.
I had 2 seconds left.
You could do that.
I think I did.
can't believe you can do that.
It was 2 seconds left when I got there, and I was like, oh my god.
You know what? Maybe I did the same thing. That's why I remember it being difficult. I don't know.
Maybe you tried and it was difficult.
I don't know.
Look at these dogs, we're wrecking them now.
You were always wrecking them. Wrecking them? So where are we going now? We
So
just
we're
got
going
free.
back to town.
Why are we going back to town? Just to rest?
Well, just to kind of regroup, yeah.
You're already together. You don't
Well,
have
to like regroup and settle down and have some kids.
Dude, remember the domesticated versions of these? Now
Yeah,
you're
but
killing
these ones
them.
are angry though.
Wow. Are you sure you didn't start the fight?
I didn't start a fire. The
I was
fire's
just-
over there, see the smoke?
I was just thinking that.
Oh, we gotta go this way. Shit, the doggo saw us. He wasn't even looking and he was battling us.
No.
He's like, we're in battle now.
You
but
just crossed
I'm
out
looking
a
away from you."
two-chain.
You crossed out a twofer.
Johnny Two Chains.
What was that?
I don't know. Johnny
Alright.
Shit Knuckles.
Alright, guys,
the
we're gonna head
legendary
back to
anal
town.
fisting porn star.
That's disgusting. We'll see you next time on Fists and...
Anal.
No, what's a good one?
Fists and shits.
Fists and Wrists. I don't fucking know. Get out of here. Leave this channel.